Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a pregnancy update for you all. I'm just excited to be here and share with you my journey so far and that information. So I'm currently 25 weeks and 4 days. What that means is I'm in my second trimester and I'm about 5 months. I say this because I know that before I got pregnant and other ladies were talking about their pregnancy and how many weeks they were, I had literally no clue what that meant. So that's why I'm giving it to you in months as well. So those of you who haven't fallen pregnant yet, then you might know a little bit more about that. And obviously pregnancy goes for about 9 months. So yeah, I'm 5 months along and only have 4 left. So it's coming along very quickly. Let me show you my bum because I didn't do that last time and I'm very excited to show you the progression. If you can see here, this is my bump so far. Not huge actually, and you can see from the front, not very big. But I am wearing more of a frilly top, so it does make it look slightly smaller. But you can see from the side, just like that. I was listening to a really informative, this was a YouTube video actually, not a podcast. And he was saying that when you hit about 24 weeks, the baby is about the length of your hand. I'm not quite sure if that means head to the end of the spine, so the bum would be here and then the legs would be going somewhere else, but I think that makes more sense rather than head and then to the toes. I'm thinking that they're measuring the actual body, but that's something I have to ask the midwife next time I see her. And then every week after that you just add a finger width here, and that's how long the baby will be. So it will keep going like that. So if I am 25 weeks, then it's about that long. I am very excited that everything is going well. And I mean, what else should we expect, right? God healed my body in a miraculous way, and we should expect nothing less than my body working in its original and natural form. So praise Jesus for that. I haven't had to go to any extra appointments. I just saw the midwife about 2 weeks ago. And this was quite interesting because I don't see her at the hospital. I see her at a church. So that's where they actually meet other women that are pregnant that are the exact same date as me. And they just test the heartbeat and they have a look at my blood pressure and things like that. So everything is going well, and I'm just surprised actually how simple it has been. Probably the last month I felt the baby kicking, literally, like it's quite strong. I'm so surprised for a baby like that small. How can it have such strong muscles already to do that? So that's been really fun. Last night my husband put his face, or like the side of his face and his ear, on my stomach, and he was trying to feel the baby and hear it, and he's like, hello, are you in there? So that was a really cute and special moment. As far as the things I have bought the baby so far is not much, honestly. I just have like 1 pair of white socks, which is so cute. I need to show you those later towards the end of the video. And then I have some gifts from my sister as well. When I went to visit her, she surprised me with a few gifts over the few weeks I was there with my husband. There was a few different things which were just so beautiful and gorgeous. Very grateful for that. Other than that, I have been pretty chill about this pregnancy. I feel like I should be getting more things organized. But yeah, I just feel so relaxed and I'm just naturally transitioning into this new season of my life and I feel so ready. I'm just trusting God that this is the right timing. As far as a nursery, we are not going to set up a whole nursery at this point in time. Like I mentioned in my last video, we are only in a rental at the moment. It could be a possibility that we will be moving in another year or so. So taking consideration of that, I definitely know that I'll have my baby in a bassinet probably next to the bed, just so I don't have to get up and go to another room and go into a nursery. I think that's a very cute idea, but realistically, I don't think that would happen much because I'm going to be wanting to get my sleep as well. So the idea of just rolling the baby onto the bed, feeding him or her, and then putting them back in the bassinet is going to be a better way to go. Anyway, so we're going to keep a bassinet in the bedroom. And then I am going to just simply get a chest of drawers and put it here. I'm going to have the changing table and then everything we need in those drawers. It's really that simple. And then of course we need to think about the other things, like I'll just need a little bag, which I might already have, just use a tote bag for nappies and blankets and wet wipes and creams. And then I'll get a baby seat and a pram. There's not really much there, but I know that once it comes to that point where I need to go shopping and get it all done, it'll be quite a lot of stuff anyway. So I don't want to go overboard with it. And I know these days people suggest so many things that we don't actually need. So yeah, I am a minimalist. I just want the essential items that I'll actually use. I don't want to waste anything, but I also don't want to not have everything I need, obviously, as well. Not go too extreme and the opposite way where I won't have anything and I'm going to make my life difficult for myself. I am going to be working for the next, I would say, 3 months. I'm going to continue with my work as much as I can. It is a lot to handle because I have my small business. I'm also styling for an e-commerce company in the city, and then I'm also responsible for everything at home. So it's quite a lot to deal with, but we'll just see how long I can handle that for. I have booked my maternity shoot with my husband, which will be on the Sunshine Coast. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be like 4:30 a.m. in the morning, which is really early, but it is going to be worth it, I'm sure. As far as a baby shower, I'm not too sure what to do with that. I have to say, to be completely honest with you, before I got married, I had a hen's night and it just was something that I really didn't want. It was going to a club at night and I did not have fun. I had some friends with me that were not into celebrating at all. Like, we went to my favorite bar though, which was a really cool bar. This is somewhere where you can also go salsa dancing. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I do have ballroom and Latin dancing background. So yeah, we went there and I just remember I wanted to celebrate, obviously, getting married. And all of them just didn't even buy a drink, and we just sat there and it just wasn't fun. I wasn't expecting people to get drunk by any means or anything like that, but to have a mocktail or like a Sprite or anything, just to have a drink would have been nice, but they didn't. And just that whole night left a very sour taste in my mouth. My style is definitely more, if I were to do it over, I would do a daytime event, maybe like a high tea or go on a cruise or something, just along the Brisbane River. It would have been amazing. So yeah, anyway, I'm just saying that was a big point of celebration in my life, and unfortunately it wasn't the happiest of times for me and not good memories. So I'm not too sure what to do this time. I really just want to have my closest family and friends. When you add them all up, there are not that many. So yeah, I just thought maybe I'll have like a lunch in the city and we can get dressed up and just enjoy each other's company. That's my plan. I'm not too sure when we're going to have that, but I'm probably thinking at the start of November, because I think that's when the tummy is going to look nice and big and cute, I suppose. And that's when I'm doing the maternity shoot, and I asked if we could do it earlier, say in October or something, but she suggested November so that the stomach will look nice and full and big and pregnant, basically. So maybe that's the best time to do it. I don't know. If some of you have been pregnant before, let me know what the best time was to have a celebration, because also I don't want to be feeling tired and nauseous because I'm about to give birth. Anyway, just all things to consider. As I've mentioned before, I don't have many close family members in Brisbane. I'm not sure if Dad can make it down to Brisbane, but I hope he can. And as far as my mum and my sisters, they all live overseas. So I was a bit nervous about that. I was hoping that either my sister or my mum could come after I give birth, just so that they can assist here at home, because my husband is a very busy worker and I'm just a little bit like, oh, how am I going to do it with the baby and the cooking and cleaning and everything all by myself, because I'll actually need help as I'm the one that gave birth. Let's see. I really pray that I'll have my sister or my mum come and help me, so that will be in the new year sometime. I have some scans here that I want to show you. You probably can't really see it, but I just wanted to show you anyway because it's part of the fun. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to check if I've got that correctly. So there's a little baby there. You can see its head and a little foot there, I think it is. I've got heaps of other scans, but I just thought that one was cute because you can see the face. Yeah, I'm not going to get too graphic on you because I personally think babies at this stage look a little bit like aliens. So, but anyways, just before I show you some gifts that I got from my sister and the things we've gotten so far, I have to say that we are struggling with boy names. Since we are waiting to find out the gender, we pretty much have the girls' names lined up. We have 2 that we really like. We are trying to find 2 to 3 boys' names as well. We have one that we like a lot. My husband is completely happy with that one, but I'm just thinking, I do like it, but is there something I'm going to like better? I do really love the name Adam because it comes across as a very beautiful name in Swedish. If you have any suggestions, please leave them below. I am getting so stuck with boys' names because, it's just so hard. I do think of so many people I've met along the way and people I know, and I just relate that name to the person. It might not necessarily be a bad thing or a person that I didn't like or something like that, but yeah, I just want something really, I wouldn't say unique, but just classic and has a good ring to it. We are not going to have a middle name. I like my straightforward and practical mum. When my sisters and I were born, she did not give us any middle names because it makes paperwork longer to fill out. And I thought that was such a practical explanation, so I want to do the same with my kids. Bag here of goodies. I'll show you what I've gotten so far. There's just so many beautiful gifts in here. It was my sister's idea to actually go green, as in not eco-friendly, but as in the color, because it's going to work for a girl or a boy. I'm going to show you what's inside. This is something I got when I visited my family, just some small hangers, which I thought were cute. I don't think these are going to be that practical, to be honest with you, because baby clothes are so small. That's what drawers are for. You fold them up and just put them in. You don't think about it too much, in my opinion, because we have stuff to do. Proverbs 31 ladies. That's another thing I got convicted about the other week, actually. Such a great chapter in the Bible. Oh, these are the little socks my husband and I got. This is the first thing we bought, and I always overthink when I purchase things. I think it's just my past and getting worried about spending money. I haven't talked much about my past, but it does traumatize me a little bit. So anyways, my husband was just like, if you like them, just buy them. And I just thought it was funny because if it's a boy, like, he's going to be wearing these frilly socks. So anyway, they're babies, so they cannot decide, sorry. This is the one that my sister got me. So it's more of a cream color, and it's got a little beanie to go with it as well. And yeah, it's a bit more feminine, but again, it's about 1 to 2 months, so they'll grow out of it quick. And I mean, they're blue flowers, so hey, a boy can have a little bit of floral in their lives, can't they? And then I got this one. This is also from my sister. Apparently these are very popular. She got this one from Sweden, and you can actually put your finger inside, so it's like a puppet. I like that. Oh, I forgot. I got the pants matching with it as well. That'll be really, really cute. There's so much light coming in this room. I'm squinting so badly, but anyways, just letting you know there's not anything wrong with my eyes or anything. Okay, these ones I thought were cute. So I have always personally thought that plastic toys and really bright colors and everything, they just look so tacky and cheap. And if you're a millennial like me, we grew up with all that kind of thing. And some of it was really cool, but then other things were just like, oh, like that's so tacky. Even the cartoons that came out, do you remember some of them? Oh my gosh, they were like so horrific, like horrifically ugly. I was like, where is all the cute Peter Rabbit stories and all that for kids these days? And I don't know, it's just very computerized and not very well thought out, I feel like. But anyway, I'm not going to go off a tangent with that. Here are some wooden toys. This is called Swedish fika. Fika is morning and afternoon tea that you have in Sweden. And so, for example, you know what this is. This is a cinnamon bun, very popular in Sweden. Kanelbulle, it's called. So yeah, you've got just a few treats. That's a semla, dammsugare. So all fun toys to have, I think. And they also look beautiful. And then finally, I got some books, so I'll just quickly show you those. Some of these are from Grandma, and some of these are from Anna. So I've got the sensory ones, I think they're called. Sensory play, I think, so you can just touch the fur here. And then this is a classic Swedish book. If you've got European background, you might recognize this one, Pippi Longstockings. and it's got all the original stories in there. And then this is the one that really set the tone for the type of colours I would love to have for my baby. So it's very, very cute. This is all the info I need to enter about my baby. Got like a family tree here I'll fill out. And you can insert photos and you just talk about when he or she was born, the year, how heavy they were and the length and things like that. So yeah, that's that. Lastly, I just got a few more books which are all in Swedish again, which is great because I'm planning on teaching my baby Swedish. It's very important to me. So yeah, very cute, goes with the theme, and they've got some lovely pictures in there. That is my update so far. I don't think there's anything else I really need to say other than probably I'll quickly mention about the fashion. So definitely my wardrobe has become a lot smaller. The range I have to choose from is not a very big selection because I'm expanding in the stomach area and my waist. I love tailored pieces, but I'm just not able to wear them anymore, and I'm not about to go and buy more tailored pieces because I know I'm not going to always be this size. I'm just going to try and buy things that give me a lot of room in the waist, and even wear things like this. They're a little bit looser, more flowy. I'm definitely going to stick to one of my favorite staples, which are midi length skirts and dresses. I absolutely love them. The one I'm wearing here is actually from Gingham and Heels. I don't know if you're Australian or where you're located, but you may have heard of them before. This is like a linen skirt. You've got the waistband, and this has fitted me from when I was like a size 6. Now I'm going on to about an 8. Also in that area of things, I'm trying to keep it pretty minimal as well because I know things will change in the next few months anyways. So yeah, just plodding along there. I am going to buy like a knit set today. I think I saw one on the internet. It's so weird. I had a dream about it where I was like designing it in my head. It's so strange. And I was like, I want this pink like top with a V-neck that's knitted fabric that just falls loosely below the bum area, and then I want matching pants for that as well that's like wide leg and hopefully full length. And literally a very similar one popped up the next day, so I'm going to buy that because I have it saved on my Instagram and I think that will look really chic. Yeah, very excited, and I just was really keen to show you all what has been happening and what's going on in my life so far. I had someone leave a beautiful comment for me in my last video. I'll just pull it up on my phone. So her name was Ashley. Thanks Ashley for leaving that comment. I really, really appreciate it and makes me feel so loved and excited to be back here to do a video. If you want to connect further, please add me on Instagram. Let me know that you already follow me on YouTube so I can accept you. Until next time, I hope you have a great week and I'll be back with another video very soon. Have a good week and I'll talk to you later. Bye.